Welcome to Flexible and Strong Shoulders tutorial. Why it's even important to have flexible and strong shoulders. Here are just a few reasons. Reason number one is to have a better posture. It also helps you to remove a lot of tension and pain from your upper back. Reason number two, pain-free range of motion. Ouch. Reason number three, support your joints from injury. I think these are pretty good reasons to begin to work on your shoulder strength and flexibility. Ready? Let's begin. I'm going to share with you 5 of my favorite exercises that I do almost every single day to increase flexibility and build strength in my shoulders. The first exercise that I'm about to show you is one of my favorite that I do every single day, sometimes even twice a day, because I sit a lot in front of my desk and work on my computer. So it helps me to release all the tension and pain from my shoulders and upper back. I just cannot live without this exercise. It literally takes 2 to 3 minutes to feel amazing. For this exercise, you will need a yoga strap or a towel. We will begin with placing your feet hip distance apart, or maybe a little bit wider for more stability. Then you're gonna bring the strap in front of you, much wider than shoulders width apart. Arms up to shoulder height. Slightly engage your core. As you inhale, you're gonna bring the arms up and over your head. You can slightly bend your knees to find, again, more balance and stability. And as you exhale, we're gonna bring the arms back behind you as you're squeezing your shoulder blades toward each other. If it's too much on your shoulders, then you need to widen the distance on the strap. On the inhale, you're gonna lift the arms up. Exhale, bring them in front of you. And we'll repeat this for about 10 to 20 times. Inhale up. Exhale back. Inhale up. Exhale in front of you. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, moving with the breath. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Keep going. Feel free to pause the video and repeat a few more times as needed. Now your shoulders is warmed up and we're ready to take the same exercise a little bit deeper. Now we're gonna shorten the distance on the strap, trying to bring your feet hip distance apart, feet parallel to each other. Again, it will be intense, but use your breath to take you through this. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, bring it back behind you. Inhale up. Exhale in front of you. Woo. Inhale up. Exhale back. Inhale up. Exhale in front of you. 10 more times. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Again, you can pause the video to repeat it a few more times. Can you feel that nice heat and warm sensation in your shoulders? Feels very, very nice. Now let's move into our second exercise, which is shoulder flossing. Also, I do these two together and it feels very, very good. The same as you do for your teeth, flossing your teeth, so we're gonna floss our shoulders. It's also very, very healthy for the joints of your shoulders. So we will begin with bringing the arms in front of us. Then we're gonna do arm by arm. From here, we're gonna bring one arm up, one arm down. So it looks like that, kind of like you are stretching your side body. From this position, the other arm comes down and the opposite arm up. Then you're gonna bring it in front of you and in kind of circular motion, you will work that. And it feels very, very nice in the shoulders. Now again, if it's too much on your shoulders, then probably you need to lengthen the distance on your strap. Just going like this. I'm turning around so that you can see from every angle how it looks. So about 10 to 20 repetitions each side. Then come back to center and we will repeat the same thing on the opposite side. So one arm comes down, the other up, like you're stretching the side body. Then the upper arm goes all the way back behind you and the opposite arm goes up and in front of you. And with this circling motion, we're working our shoulder joints. Try to keep your pelvis tucked and core engaged. Let's do two more. Great. Now repeat the same exercise with shortening the distance on the strap. It's gonna be hot in your shoulders, but a very nice and juicy stretch. Make sure you're listening to your body and using your breath, breathing into the tight areas to open up and create space. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Feels so good. Keep your arms always completely straight. Don't bend in your elbows. All right, let's switch side. What side? This. Beautiful. With smile, with your breath. One more. Voila, and we're done. Good job. Now our shoulders ready to go a little bit deeper. Let's go. Exercise number 3, we're gonna use a wall. So you're gonna face the wall, extend your arm, and glue your shoulder to the wall. Look to the opposite side, begin to turn around as you keeping shoulder wall connection. From here, slowly begin to turn your feet away from the wall as you keeping your shoulder glued to the wall, not letting go of that shoulder wall connection. And see how far away you can turn. finding your sweet spot, and we're just gonna hang here for about 30 seconds to 1 minute, breathing into our sensation. And when you feel there's a little bit more room to go, so you will try to turn a little bit more. If you need more of this stretch, pause the video and hold a little bit longer. Let's move to the other side. Woo! So nice. So facing the wall, extend your arm, glue your shoulder to the wall. Begin to turn your feet to the opposite side. See how it feels. And then slowly turning the feet away from the wall as you keeping your shoulder wall connection. Now I'm wearing socks, not a good idea because I'm sliding on my wood floor, so make sure you have a really nice and stable grip with the floor. Breathe deeply. Each side will feel a little different, which is fine. Don't try ever to compare your right to left. Just embrace the difference and tune into the present moment, into the sensation right now, right here. One more breath. And let it go. Untwist. Slowly release. Woo! Exercise number 4, we're gonna use again the wall. Puppy wall stretch, one of my favorite shoulder opening. Just remember, before you approach this exercise, warm up your shoulders very well. One of great ways to warm up the shoulders will be the stretch with the strap that we did before. So to begin, you will place your hands on the wall and keep a soft arm's distance in between you and the wall. Eventually, as we begin to practice, you may adjust your feet as needed. From here, walk your arms upward as you begin to lean your chest to the wall. So we want to bring our chin and chest to touch the wall. Create a nice arch in your lower back as you're sticking your butt upward. Okay? Chin, chest connection. If you feel like you need to walk your feet a little closer to make that happen, walk your feet slightly in, walk your arms slightly higher, and then begin slide your chest on the wall, bringing the chin, arching the lower back. See how it feels. Can you breathe? Stay here for a few breaths. And then when you feel ready, you will try maybe to take half step backward and begin to use the flexibility of your lower back, sliding your chest down the wall and lifting your sitting bones upward. So it looks like that. To come out, slowly begin to walk your arms up, then curl the tailbone under, and then bring the gaze in front of you to the wall. Be very mindful in this stretch. You always want to keep chin, chest and chin connection as you're sliding down the wall and creating arch in your lower back. Don't force to go deeper. Stay for a few breaths. See if the body allows you to take a little bit deeper, then go a little bit deeper. If not, this is where you're meant to be today. Tomorrow, you might be able to go a little bit deeper. Let me show you one more time without talking. Feel free to join me. Great job! Our last fifth exercise will be with the strap. Bring your feet into a wide straddle. Toes pointing inward, heels outward, kind of like a Charlie Chaplin feet. Straps goes all the way behind you. We're gonna hold the strap with both hands wider than shoulders width apart. Inhale, lift your chest and gaze, and as you exhale, you're gonna hinge from the hips and then fold forward. As you're folding forward, relax your neck, relax your head, and begin to lift your arms up and bringing it overhead. Now, for me, the distance of the strap is too easy. So if it's happened to you the same, you need to shorten the distance on the strap and then try it again. So again, we're working on the joint flexibility here. Woo. Now if you want to try the same without the strap and to see what is the sensation, you're gonna interlock all 10 fingers and then fold forward and then bring your knuckles closer to the earth. I very like to do this exercise with the strap because it gives me more range of motion and more rotation in my shoulders. I literally can feel how my shoulder joint like turning 360 degrees. It feels very nice. Again, be very mindful, don't push too much. Use the breath, tune inward, and listen how far your body allows you to go. If it feels good, maybe a little bit sway side to side. Trying to bring your fingers, your hands down to the earth, and then bring it back, and then see if you can shorten the distance, and then take it again one more time. Repeat a few times. Challenge yourself, but don't push, don't force to go deeper. When it's enough, bring the hands to your hips. Come halfway and then slowly raise up. Shake it all out. High five. Good job, my friends. I hope this video was beneficial for you. Choose 1, 2, 3 exercises and work on your shoulder flexibility as often as possible. You will appreciate it a lot. You will notice not only that your posture looks better and more beautiful, but you will feel very good and strong in your body. All these shoulder exercises also helps you to open up your chest, create more space in your heart. So these exercises also makes you feel happy. So from my heart to yours. Namaste.